Hey guys, Tyrip here bringing you some more Warcraft 3 action. I'm today spawning in the south here of Starbuck, playing as Orc, going for the Farseer first.
Is under siege.
And from the north we have Spiral playing as Night Elf, the Keeper of the Grove first. Map is Concealed Hill, and this one from the Master League Season 1 Division 1. Couple European players here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Farseer, fast tick, not super fast though, did get a barracks up, the usual timing. Bring the gun to front along rather, going for a bit of harass here. And the Keeper currently occupied but about to come back across. Decent amount of damage onto these wisps though. Impact the Moonwell reserves. I think that wolf did end up getting killed by Spiral as well, so a bit of extra experience from there. I'll try to sneak a wolf around and try to do some more damage to the wisps again.
A town is under siege.
Cycling into the gold mine, making them nice and safe. Definitely slowing down Spiral though. He's got the large army as well with 3 archers.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starbuck just with the one grunt at the moment. But here we go. Producing another one on the field already. So he's ramping up the grunt production at least. Picks up the dust. Aggroes the creeps as well. Tangle on the wolf, you don't see that too often. And wow, look at that Spiral trying to last hit the wolf. Trying to get every bit of experience he can. Still have a bit of damage coming in from the creeps. Interesting time to pull back there. Resummon to avoid the experience gifting across.
A player's forces are under
Tauren
attack.
Chieftain coming up, Bestiary as well. Wisp end up dying. Grunt getting focused down pretty hard with this entangle though. Still alive for the moment. Another entangle spent. Looking for the deny. I wasn't paying attention to the experience. I think he got the kill though. I imagine these are done on the WC3 Champions maps where you can see the denies displayed with the exclamation point. Because yeah, on this map you could obviously can see in the grunt the fountain heal out from that damage. So if he doesn't get the kill, that would be devastating after investing so much mana into entangles on that grunt. But did end up getting the kill at least. Starbuck pulling back. Gonna go for this nice and easy camp here to start things off. Looks like at the moment he's going to creep with his entire army. We've got a Panda second meanwhile for Spiral. A little bit unusual. Just the one lore coming up at the moment though. Gonna go for the shop camp next. Or a first for the faster creeping with the Tauren Chieftain.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, a decent amount of experience behind at the moment for Starbuck. That's a big level 3 for the Keeper. Now he's going to go on the offensive himself. We hope to mass entangle, knock out some units for free here. Farseer is staying completely out of the experience, by the way. Barely taken any from the Tauren Chieftain so far.
A player's forces are under attack.
Get more creeping out the lab camp, but we do have the Farseer coming in here. I get a creep jack cooking. Oh, shockwave! Unexpected move there. Knocks out 2 archers with that. Now focusing the Panda. Panda's in some trouble. Being battered. Turn around back onto the archers. They divert a bit of attention from the Panda. Panda getting stunned though by the creeps.
Forces are under attack.
Looks like he is going to be able to get away. Raider focused on the archers. Going to pick another one of those off. Got the keeper in the mix now. With the fire as well to try to take down that raider. Looking for the surround on the keeper. Doesn't quite close it. Raider going to end up falling. Oh, didn't quite move that wolf up to close the surround again. Keeper going to survive, but the Ancient of War doesn't look like it will. So very good timing on the creepjack. Uh-oh. Oh, the keeper goes down as well. The shockwave from downtown. Oh boy. Promising start there for Spiral, but oof, that creepjack's so bad for him.
The player's forces are
Notice he didn't really seem to have too many treants running around doing scouting. Did kind of open himself up to that style of creepjack. And that was very, very punishing. So Starbuck in a great position now. Interesting, he's taking pillage. Does have double bestiaries, so I wonder if we're going to see some base trading action. We got mass raiders, but Zeppelin is getting spotted by the Wisp. Kills that, so it can't maybe purchase a Zeppelin as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
Quite a few Dryads in the mix. Gonna maybe do a couple fake outs with the Zeppelin. Try to keep Spiral contained in base while he goes to creep out the expansion. Maybe start an expansion. While he's so far ahead, he's bringing along 2 peons. He's got the war mill up so he can put down a couple towers to defend as well. So Starbuck going to take this time to go for that expansion. Bit of a diversion with the Zeppelin. Comes a Wisp to do some scouting though. So Spiral has to sacrifice a Wisp for this, but oh, maybe he doesn't even have to. He knows exactly what's going down. Crystal Ball. And Spiral's going to find some time to go out and creep the expansion camp himself. Does get spotted by the Crystal Ball though.
A player's forces are under attack.
But that does mean that at least Spiral not attacking the expansion, so it should actually be able to come up. Zeppelin getting focused down. Zeppelin on Zeppelin at the moment. Raiders going to come in for a bit of base attack with the pillage. A little bit undefended at the moment.
A town is under siege.
Knock out a moonwell, maybe the shop.
A player's forces are under
The
attack.
shockwave as well, stacking in the damage. Popping the speed scroll, but I don't think he's going to be able to outrun the keeper. I think the keeper should be able to get one more entangle off. Going to buy another Zeppelin perhaps? No, turnaround onto the keeper. The rest of the army is coming up here. Focus fire, looking for the keeper kill. Keeper does have the town portal. In the meantime, the raiders are getting picked apart. Shockwave, and there we go. Does have to town portal out, but ends up costing 2 raiders. Quite a lot of experience in the level up on the Panda as well, level 3 now. But can be a little bit inefficient since he does have this expansion just about complete at this stage. But uh-oh, Spiral coming down here. Got a counter expansion spotted by Starbuck's Zeppelin. This thing is pretty close to complete. We've got a grunt back here.
A town
2
is
towers,
under siege.
very painful for these Dryads, the 2 towers. Looks pretty good for us, but Starbuck able to cancel the expansion, his own expansion,
Are under attack.
90% complete. We've got a couple peons coming in for repairs on these towers now. Needs to focus. Oh, he keeps shooting at the tree and needs to focus those Dryads. There we go, picks off 1 Dryad.
Town is under
2
siege.
more getting quite low now. 1 tower down, but the expansion's standing. 2 Dryads down, about to be 1 more perhaps. Going for the base assault. Starbuck with the shockwave taking out all of the wisps. Uh-oh. The raiders are starting to fall though. The DPS is just completely evaporated for Spiral. This raider can't get out the back and he has to town portal out. Tree about 95% dead. And the Tauren Chieftain was too far away from the town portal. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, I was wondering how Spiral's going to get himself back into this game, and that's exactly how it's done. Oh, calamity for Starbuck. So bad. The twists and turns of this game. Hasn't rebuilt any of those towers, by the way, so the expansion is vulnerable. And these mass raiders are being getting picked apart by the Breath of Fire with the Dryads. So he's going to go for another base attack, though. Try to take a couple more Moonwalls to have a little bit of defense back here. We've got a big wall of towers as well. And a big wall of Moonwells. Making it very hard to get to the Tree of Ages out the back. He's going to go for the shop now. But the Entangles shutting down the Raiders so hard. Same story with the Treants. And just with the Keeper alone able to completely shut down Starbuck, and he has to town portal out again. He loses a Raider. What a mess. In the meantime, his expansion getting chipped apart. Slowly picked off by all these Dryads. It's nighttime though, so can at least heal up at the fountain. Oh boy, what a throw from Starbuck. Let's see if he can turn this one around though. He's pretty close to even on food, but as I was saying, these raiders are not scaling that well. I guess the Night Elf army, or specifically I suppose the Night Elf heroes. TC.
A town is under siege.
Not too far off coming back. Don't know, he probably would have seen that. The Altar Revive still in progress. In the meantime, Spiral taking out a few of the remaining camps. We got a Zeppelin drop coming in. One Dryad back here. Speed scrolling in as well. Zeppelin drop onto the expansion. Missing a little bit of surface area on some of the raiders. Chain lightning. Still got quite a few wisps there though. Really needs the shockwave as well. The wisps doing enough. Starbuck desperate to kill the expansion. Unable to do so. He's loading into the Zeppelin. The Zeppelin very low. Does get away though. Lost two raiders in the process. The rest of them extremely low. He's got a full wall off though, so can't get out without uprooting his own shop. Interesting, he makes use of the healing salve to heal the raiders back up instead of going over to the fountain, where he could also maybe creep at the same time. Even though these are very inefficient trades for Starbuck, he does at least have pillage, so let's get some resources back from this, and did interrupt the mining. 800 gold ahead in the mines. Is a little bit ahead still in army size as well. Trying to rebuild the expansion. Starting up with the towers. Building a wall of towers, and now the expansion coming up. Wolves scouting for the Night Elf army. Night Elf army back at base still. This is giving Starbuck a bit of time. Doesn't look like he's going to do any creeping. The raiders aren't that good at creeping. We've got Trents coming in for the cancel on the Great Hall. Raiders not quite able to get the ensnare off though. Maybe if he had the endurance aura running, he could have closed the gap fast enough, but they're a bit too far forwards of the TC for that. You can see how easy it is to cancel. Just the Keeper, the level 2 Treants, able to shut down that Expo. Spiral taking a bit of a risk here, going for the central camp, going to try and get the big item. There is a Hood of Cunning. mana on that panda now. Creeps from one side, raiders from the other. Not looking good right now for Spiral. Now the creeps starting to turn against the orc units. Good breath of fire there. One raider down to the creeps. Another raider also about to fall. Starbuck peels off with the rest of his army. Just the heroes fighting now. Farseer getting a little bit low. Still has that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, loads the grunt into the Zeppelin there, getting away from the entangle. Nicely done. Heroes make their way back by another Zeppelin, so he doesn't have to spin the town portal. Gonna try restart the expansion. 3 towers up now. How many raiders do we have? 1 grunt, 2 raiders back at base.
A player's forces
Heroes
are
dropping
under
down,
attack.
knock out a couple wisps. Gonna go for a Moonwell as well. Spiral doesn't need that to produce units at the moment, but if he wants to go above 40, he will.
Is under siege.
Spiral, meanwhile, going to go for the kill on the expansion. He's bringing in a sapper for this push as well. Oh, and it dies just before it detonates. They're just coming back, diverting some attention away from the towers. Continuing on his base destruction, the shockwave really assisting. Another Moonwell going down. Spiral going to be properly supply stuck now. Finding some time though, finding a couple raiders.
A town is
Pick
under
those
siege.
off. He's got 1 raider up here as well in the mix. Town portal back. Starbuck trying to run away. Keeper with the entangle though, picks off the raider on the exit. Expansion here in the corner for Spiral. Don't think Starbuck spotted it, but maybe he will now. Finds it. Got another raider in the mix. Got the wolves. Only level 1 wolves though, not a huge amount of damage. Might struggle to cancel this. He's probably going to need to town portal out after this as well. Comes another raider. Hoping to get 2, and he does just before the town portal completes. Spiral restarting the expansion. Zeppelin can scout that though. Speaking of expansions, this one up here, just about complete. Starbuck taking some time repairing these towers back up. Gonna be pretty well defended. Pretty similar army sizes though at the moment, and those hero levels are very good. Or Spiral about to hit level 5 on the Panda, and that's going to slaughter those raiders
A player's
even
forces
harder.
are under attack.
So those hero levels might be a little bit out of control for Starbuck. Able to restart production on a couple more Dryads now after rebuilding the Moonwells.
A town is under siege.
Gonna go for the cancel on the expansion again. But here we go, Starbuck up and mining now. He is 140 gold left on his main mine, so he did really need this. Spiral also getting quite low on gold though. Pretty well defended though with the 3 towers and the burrow. So it might be quite tough to crack. Starbuck got a bit of creeping in the meantime. Gotta get creep jack though, maybe returning the favour. Spiral with a ward down here. I thought he would have vision of that. He does.
A player's forces are under attack.
And it's going to be a town portal to get out. Still loses a raider, even with the town portal that was pretty fast, honestly. Okay, he's going to go for some cheeky towers in the center now. Oh, or raider gets caught coming out of base. Level 3 entangle, by the way, so just get an entangle and then that's pretty much the raider dead. Unfortunately, the tower is shooting at the panda instead of the dryads, missing a lot of damage. He's got the drunken brawler as well, so he's evading quite a few hits. Starbuck, though, pretty fast. He's got the level 2 endurance aura now, so able to run away. Looks like Spiral going to walk the tree across now. Starbuck going to load into the Zeppelin. Going to go for a drop over to here. Maybe try and knock out a few Moonwells. Looks like Spiral's going to move his entire base across. He has been rebuilding these Moonwells over here. So maybe he's just going to give up on this area as a base. Got a number of towers in the center for Starbuck, though. Here comes the Zeppelin.
A player's forces are under attack.
So the Zeppelin sees the mass migration. Drop in here, kill off the trapper perhaps, open up the next expansion. Starbuck looking to play the long game perhaps. Okay, that's a lot of units into that Zeppelin now. Couple treants. I wonder if they saw the Zeppelin just then.
A player's forces are under attack.
Well, definitely knows where it is now. Oh, catches the Night Elf Zeppelin that was doing some scouting. Nothing inside it though. Now Spiral aware of the Orc expansion attempt. Starbuck going to apply pressure though onto those Moonwells, the rest of the base. Here he comes.
A player's forces are under attack.
At least, knock out the Moonwells will be quite helpful, and, get some resources from the pillage also. Here we go, Spiral coming in for the cancel on the hill expansion.
The town is under siege.
Raiders going to town. Orc heroes just threatening over here, but the expansion up and running now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Gonna lose the Hunter's Hall next. Spiral supply stuck again. The Breath of Fire very effective against these towers. So the treants. Double tally staff back. So off one raider and snare though, so he can't keep pace with the rest of them at least. And TC able to run out thanks to that level 2 endurance aura. Two towers still standing, hanging on by a thread. Peon over here building a war mill. Stay safe, I guess. I'll restart the expansion instead of repairing the towers. A couple more peons coming up for repairs. Yeah, Spiral not going to allow this to fly. With the fire not quite hitting this tower, however. Here we go, dropping down, looking to fight at the towers. Zero focus onto the panda. The keeper's not here yet. Panda's in some trouble. Another shockwave coming in shortly. And there we go, the panda falling. Loads into the Zeppelin, all of those raiders low. Accidentally aggroes the creeps. That's going to take out the tower. Here it goes. Zeppelin going to fly across, try harass this base. It is rebuilt. He's got a lot of Moonwells here again. Did he buy a heal scroll there perhaps? Currently above the shop, the Dryad's looking and finds.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, here we go. A lot more raiders joining in from outside the Zeppelin. Early heal scroll. Looks like they focus this time on the Dryads. There's a decent against the Dryads, and he's outnumbering Spiral pretty hard right now. Without the extra Breath of Fire damage. bit tough for Spiral to win. So town portal's out. Only 2 Dryads remain. We just got the level up though from killing some raiders with the entangle. Restarting the towers, looking to restart the base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Entangle again. Nothing he can do about that. Doesn't have any purge or anything. Hero focus on the Keeper. Keeper's got the heal potion though. Raiders are dropping fast. Going back to the shop. Fires a town portal. In the meantime, most of the raiders are now dead. Being picked off by the entangled Dryads and the Treants. Starbuck with almost no army. Coming in, okay. Applying pressure. He's got the invul potion. Shockwave. No more mana on the fast here though. Pops the invul. He's still got enough for another shockwave.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, but there we go. Ultimate ability. Keep us narrowly surviving. And is going to be able to run away to safety thanks to their slow poison from the Dryads. Expansion is coming up for Starbuck behind this. Oh, daytime now. Moonstone wearing off and has to town portal to get away. A bat. Maybe he's expecting a Zeppelin to come in, try save the Keeper or something. Not entirely sure what that was about.
A player's forces are under attack.
Still going hunting for the Keeper. Keeper very far away at the moment though. Spiral not trying to save resources for the buyback on the Panda at the moment. Just pumping army. Doing everything he can to win. Coming in for the cancel on the central expansion. Looks kind of good for his chances of getting this as well. Peon in there though, cancelling the clarity. He's going to have another wave of treants shortly though.
A player's forces are under attack.
In the meantime, okay, he's got the bats in here. Going for the kill on the ultra. I didn't see the ultra out the back here. Shockwave taking care of the wisp, but here comes some more wisps for the repairs. Bats trying to stay above the tree line away from these Dryads. It's just about enough for another shockwave, but the Panda not too far off coming back. Entangle, but the shockwave finishing the job. And that might be it for Spiral. He's out of wisps, having to reproduce those now, so he's got no more gold income currently. Might have to be a town portal out for Starbuck. His expansion though did get shut down again at least. Let's level up on the fast here now. Surely he should just town portal now, try to save some health. That's exactly what he's going to do. His Hero Nuke's going to be a lot stronger now though. Oh, he went for level 3 wolves. That's interesting. He's going to go for the level 3 chain lightning since he's having quite a lot of success with the hero focus. There's still enough Dryads with the dispel to take care of the wolves, I think. Starting up on some long range mining. Treant's going to try chip away at the towers. Picks off the shop.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Going for the tree kill. And there we go. Spiral finally throwing in the towel. Whew, well, that was a crazy game. Starbuck so far ahead in the early game. Really strong early game from him, but when he went for that base attack with those raiders, lost almost all his raiders, didn't quite kill the base, and left the Tauren Chieftain behind from the town portal. He nearly threw the game right there, but just found a way with a constant harass with the pillage raiders to able to close out the game, threatening the expansion. the constant harass. Well done. And yeah, well-timed hero focus as well. Spiral not able to bring back that panda, and that made all the difference. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. Thanks for tuning into some more Warcraft 3 action. Until next time, goodbye and good luck.